Establishing a new garden area is a process, but today we are finally planting our pumpkins. And after we had our pigs to till up this area,
hey pigs, hey pigs.
We also threw in chickens. We brought in the tractor to help us till it even more, so that way we can soften up the dirt and to be able to plant in it. We brought in some good soil. We are essentially doing a no-till garden here. You till it up one time and that should be it. And then we healed up some rows, covered it with a tarp for a few weeks, and now we need to get some of this good soil and put it right on top of the rows. You're gonna get dirty. It's work, no matter how you look at it. One thing I could do is just go to the grocery store and buy food. We have it covered so that way the ground won't get so hard. Now that it stopped raining, it's been raining all week, we need to move this tarp back and then we can start planting some of these pumpkins. We have 13 different pumpkin seeds that we're gonna plant. We're gonna direct seed all this. Some of these are for Baker Creek, heirloom seeds, just random seeds that people have gave us. So thank you, whoever sent us some seeds. We also have seeds from previous gardens, seeds that, you know, did really well for us, and we will save those seeds. When you're breaking ground on a new garden spot, it's definitely a process. And then when the weather doesn't cooperate, it's even more of a process. We got some plant starts. What's in this one right here? A butternut, watermelons. You know, we're not just planting pumpkins and squashes. Mom's still with us this week, helping us do stuff around here.
We got Billy's pumpkin seeds.
All right.
I guess we won't know until we really just start planting them in the ground. Is this enough soil? Like, I feel like we shouldn't put the packets of seeds in until we put the soil. We finish putting the soil on the ground.
This is how we're labeling this year. Rebar, construction tags, just writing what's on them. At a certain point, you outgrow the popsicle sticks. Because once this starts growing, we're gonna lose the popsicle sticks. So something a little bit taller, dug into the ground, it's gonna help us see what's out here, and so we can keep track of what kind of pumpkin that is.
So watch you don't cover the seed on it. So I'm just putting the seeds right into the ground. I'm not even really digging a hole. I'm just kind of pushing the seeds because the soil is so soft, and then just kind of covering them back up.
We're kind of limited on soil. I think we're gonna run out of that other 1 yard tote. Going from this to that, I mean, anything is gonna be a lot better than just leaving it. I figure it's gonna give us a better chance of actually growing something in this spot. You know, you till it once, which we did, and then from here on out, year after year, we just keep buying good soil, good compost, and just piling it on the rows.
Next is the Cinderella pumpkin.
What are you planting, Mom?
I am here planting, I believe it's crimson watermelon. I hope to be back to have some.
When will this be done? These will be done at the end of summer, huh?
Yeah.
End of summer, so maybe Mom will be back.
Maybe I'll be back.
Or if I can figure out,
Yeah.
I would love to ship out a pumpkin.
Ooh, that'd be great.
That's it.
That's it. We did it.
That's a good morning.
We beat the heat.
6 rows, 13 different seeds, and then some plant starts on that row. We got the rows marked up. So now we got to figure out how we're gonna water everything.
Because those plants are gonna die if we don't get rain today.
Yeah.
My phone says it's gonna rain, but I don't know. I think it might get pushed out. We also have to roll up that tarp.
Oh yeah, rolling up a tarp is another. It's another adventure to roll up a tarp like that. But with the amount of rain we've been getting, all or nothing lately, these hills are gonna help it not flood out. It's gonna keep the water into these valleys here, and it's gonna help water our garden if it rains. If not, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Bringing a barrel in here, connect a bunch of hoses. That whole area, we really wanted to plant in that area because I basically just want to plant it and then forget about it. You know, I don't plan on weeding it or anything like that. I just gonna, we just plant it and also watering it. I'm hoping that we get enough rain that we don't really even have to water it. Since this is the bad soil, I'm gonna put the good soil right on top.
This is the cantaloupe that didn't fit in the rows over there.
I thought we were, no more salad.
We're having lots of salad.
More salad, Penelope.
Oh.
More salad.
The bud.
What do we need to do now for the bees?
Okay, so the bees have already filled up their hive body, and they've also already filled up their shallow super, and so now we're ready for another super. So they've drawn out comb, they've filled it, they're ready for the next level.
Almost forgot to put this on.
Huh?
Trying to get out here before it gets too hot, even though it's already hot.
Probably gonna do this one first. So this hive is a little bit slower than this hive. Like this hive, they're jam-packed, ready to go for the next super. This one, they're about 80, I would say 80% full. So windy. Okay, so these are the queen excluders. So it's gonna allow the bees to travel up from here and into this box, but it won't, the queen is so big that she won't fit through this. It's not going to allow the queen to come up here and lay eggs. So this box of honey will be just for us. I don't know if we'll need all of this honey for ourselves, especially with 2 hives. But so we'll see. We might end up just leaving it for them for the winter too. But they do have a super box for them to get through the winter.
Yeah, they're getting taller. We started off with this little one here, this bottom one, then this one, and then we're adding that one.
Now these guys are the ones that are usually aggressive, but they seem pretty chill this morning. Now this hive is full. They have drawn out comb. on all of these frames, and the colony has grown so much. Like, there's so many bees in this hive. They are definitely ready for the super. But I do want to do one thing before I put the queen excluder on, and there's like a bunch of propolis that I want to scrape off, and I want to save that. So there, we got a little bit of propolis. We'll put that in our smoothie today. It's like tree resin that the bees will collect, and it makes like a little gum. So the bees don't like the light to come in. They want it completely dark in here, and they will use it to kind of like glue things together and create little pockets of darkness that are wherever the light's coming in, like in any corners or whatever. It's really good for you. It's like tree sap and tree resin, and so when we consume it, it has a lot of medicinal values to it.
Our in-house beekeeper, my wife, has been doing a wonderful job with the bees, always learning. And she got stung for the first time not too long ago.
Oh yeah. That was bad. They're gonna love their new addition, and they're gonna start drawing comb right away, hopefully. So I've already done a hive inspection this week, and everything looked great.
So when that top part is filled that we just put up, that's gonna be our honey?
Yes. So I've been keeping a bee journal, and I'll write this down in my bee journal that we put the supers on today, and then so we can record how long it'll take us to draw out comb for that super box.
Luckily we have a hose that reaches that way, but this is about as far as it's gonna get. It's been 3 days since we planted these pumpkins. Look at that. We got pumpkins growing. Wow, look at that, guys. It's popping up. Look at this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was quick. We had a bunch of rain before we planted, so we haven't had any rain. But in just a few days, they're already sprouting up, and that's just by watering with the hose. I know it's not very ideal. I feel like I need to make some kind of rain catchment deal up here. I mean, eventually I'm gonna run some PVC from the well, and then, you know, make a hydrant out here, have an actual water spot. But I think saving rainwater out here in this spot would be good too. Eventually I'll put a high tunnel. I might put it here, or I might put it over there. The watermelons are looking good. Look at this. They're perky, but this is exciting. Pumpkins. We got pumpkins, guys. Hopefully nothing eats them. And guys, don't forget, this week on our Patreon member page, I'm doing a live Q&A. That's on July 6th. If you have not signed up for that and you want some questions answered, it could be anything. Maybe you're having trouble on your homestead and you want me to answer some of your questions. Maybe you feel like maybe I could help, or you have questions on some of the things that we're doing here. I'll leave that link down below so you can sign up for that, and that's on July 6th. Check it out. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.